When we think about the total energy expenditure, we would think that we have this basal metabolic rate, the minimum amount of energy that our body needs to keep us alive. And then if we do physical activity, we use more energy, so we increase the total energy expenditure. This looks right, and this makes sense. But the thing is, our body is not that simple. We are more complicated than just this. So let me show you what really happens. When we are doing physical activity and the intensity is high and we do it for a long time, what's going to happen to our body is that we need to reserve the energy by lowering your metabolisms for your exercise. But why do we have to reserve the energy for the exercise? Why not just use more energy for the exercise and then keep whatever is doing in our body the same? To answer this, we need to think about evolution. Because how our body functions is how our ancestors survived. Now, let's time travel back to 10,000 years ago. You are living in a cave and you are wandering around in the wild. Somehow you see a lion. Now you have to run as fast as you can. So the energy for you to run as fast as you can has to be a lot. And it cannot be decreased because as long as you stop, the lion would eat you. So the energy for physical activity has to be maintained. Think about this. When you are running, can you just stop and say, hey, lion, stop. I'm just gonna eat and then let's run again. No, the lion is not gonna let you stop and eat, right? When you try to stop and eat to consume more energy, it will eat you. So you have to keep running and you don't know when the lion will give up. You just need to prepare for yourself to run for longer time. So your body has to reserve energy from other metabolisms to support your physical activity. Your physical activity has the priority for the energy because that is what makes you survive. So how do you reserve the energy? Your body will slow down the other metabolisms. For example, your brain activity. When you are running from a lion, you probably don't need to think of a lot of things, right? The only thing that you need to know is to keep running to survive. So your brain activity slows down, and we know our brain usually uses a lot of energy. And it is not just your brain. The energy for your digestive system, for your other organs like kidneys will decrease too. And also, the energy for your immune system will also decrease because for now, the lion versus the virus, the lion is more dangerous. So your body has to reserve the energy by lowering the metabolism for other things to support the metabolisms in your muscle for you to make energy to keep running. Now, let's summarize it. What really happens in your body is that when you are doing a high intensity exercise for a long time and you don't rest, you don't replenish the nutrition, what's going to happen is that your body has to reserve the energy by lowering the basal metabolic rate. It slows down the metabolisms for other things to support your physical activity. Your physical activity always has the priority. This is called the constrained energy expenditure model. If you try to lose weight, you want your total energy expenditure to be high, so you do exercise. But if you don't consume enough energy to support your basal metabolic rate, the total energy expenditure does not add up because your body will lower your basal metabolic rate. So in order for you to have higher total energy expenditure, you must maintain your BMR.